Welcome to Deadly Dames, and this is just going to be a quick video with my most recent movie and vinyl haul that I've got so far for basically what's remaining of this month. So in front of me you can see the Psycho vinyl. I just picked this up from Fopp. Couldn't resist it, to be honest. I've been trying to be good with money, but it's not happening very well. I keep seeing things that I really want and then can't resist them. So this was one of them. It was only £12 from Fopp, so that's what made me justify it. I didn't actually realise it was a coloured vinyl because there was actually a Fopp sticker over the top of this, and then when I pulled it off, obviously I seen coloured vinyl, and it's actually a red vinyl. It's currently playing at the moment, so otherwise I'd show you because it's a really vibrant red colour. As well as getting the Psycho vinyl, my partner, flipping the insides of it out there, my partner also got me the Star Wars soundtrack. This is the one that's got the gold vinyl inside it, and I just really like the Star Wars, especially the original soundtracks. So I know they're going to be releasing Return of the Jedi and I forgot the name of the middle one, but yeah, they're going to be releasing the other ones. So how could I have forgotten the name of the next Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back. That was driving me mad. So yeah, the inside of this has obviously got pictures of the movie, and the vinyl itself, if I could get it out, is this lovely. It doesn't look gold on the camera, but it is gold, so it's very nice. I really like it. I'll just get this put away. It's one of those vinyl cases that are impossible to get in and out without struggling. And then I went back to, in fact I'll just show you this one underneath first. So I also picked this up as one of the pre-love vinyls from Fopp. So Fopp have started to take in vinyl trade-ins, and they're called pre-love, and this was one of them. Really like the Shaft soundtrack, so I figured for £5 I'd just get it. And then I went back to that antique shop that I'd been to previously just to see if they had any sort of additional vinyls after the massive haul that I took from them last time. I only got 3, but the 3 of them that I got are good. They're a good 3. So first of all, I found this, which is a picture disc AT. Never seen this at all the last time I was there because it was hiding behind some furniture. So basically the way he displays some of these is that they're on a wall in like plastic holders. And this was one of them, but it was tucked down behind some other furniture, so I never seen this. Had to take E.T. home with me. It's funny, he wasn't even in like a plastic case, he was just in there himself with nothing. The sticker was even on the vinyl, but the vinyl plays fine. And then Weird Science. Great John Hughes movie. One of those Brat Pack ones, but this is my favourite one. This is the best one out of them all. Had to pick this one up as well. And then last but not least, I got the Goonies soundtrack right here. Big fan of the Goonies. Just had to pick this up. Artwork's so funny, look at it. And then, movie-wise, I didn't get an awful lot, but what I did get were things that I really wanted. So, I've been after a Blu-ray release of Freddy vs Jason for quite a while, because I've got the Nightmare on Elm Street complete box set, so I had to have Freddy vs Jason. What I did is I actually did a big trade-in of, because I've been upgrading things from DVD to Blu-ray, or if I see a really cool steelbook I'll pick it up and then replace it, like trade in my old Blu-ray of it. And so I was trading loads and loads of stuff into Computer Exchange, and I usually just take a voucher, because a couple of times I have taken cash and ended up spending it back in there anyway, so took a voucher, and this was one of the ones I got off of the voucher. So I just think it was a free movie because I'd already paid for the other ones. So steelbook wise, in fact I'll do Arrow video first. So I got the Pit and the Pendulum, which is the Arrow steelbook. Now initially when these movies came out, I really wanted the steelbooks, but I just didn't have the cash at the time. And obviously in a previous video you've seen that I picked up the Theatre of Blood on the Arrow sale. Now this was on a Zavvi sale. It was $7.99 with postage. It was a tenner, but I figured I might as well get it now before they become too expensive. The thing about Arrow releases is you just can't guess which ones are going to sell out and which ones are not. So for example, I rushed out and paid a lot of money to buy the steelbook of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, because I was like dead sure that was going to sell out and you were never going to be able to get it again. whereas I went for the normal plastic case for Big Trouble Little China because I thought that one will not sell out. And I was wrong, because like you cannot get Big Trouble Little China without forking out cash for it now, a lot of cash. Whereas you can get Killer Clowns from Outer Space everywhere. So the thing with Arrow, as I was saying, is you just don't know. So I figured since it was so cheap, I might as well just get this one. And then the story behind this one is I went into Computer Exchange, and generally, I mean, I've got this already. This edition, I've got on the DVD release from Arrow, and I've got the Steelbook and the normal release of Inferno from Arrow. I love this movie, as you can tell. But I generally always look out for the window slips, because these were the original ones. They come with a lot of extra features, and I just actually prefer the movies looking like this. I wish that Arrow continued to release the films like this, but obviously they didn't. So I seen this one in Computer Exchange for £5. Went to the counter, and lo and behold, they couldn't find the discs, which generally, if I'm honest, happens all the time in there. Obviously I was really annoyed, so the guy says to me, oh, there's just been a trade-in of the Inferno Steelbook. He says, look, I can give you that for £5 since we can't find the disc, so we'll take some money off of it. I've already got the Steelbook, but I got it anyway. I bought it, and I'll give it to my sister, because I know she loves the movie just as much as I do. Couldn't pass up the Steelbook for £5, so I had to jump at the chance, but I really wanted this one. So a couple of days later I went back in, and I could see that they were about to put this back into the shelves. So I said, like, oh, have you found the disc yet? Lo and behold, no, they hadn't. The other person just didn't know and was going to put it back out in the shelves. So the guy and the woman that were serving me basically said, well, look, if we know you're in here all the time, which I am, I'm like a Computer Exchange stalker, but they were like, well, why don't you nip back in after work or another day, and we'll see if we can find them. We'll try and look for them today. And I was like, well, there's no way that these people are ever going to find them. But I nipped back in, and lo and behold, they had actually found them, which has never happened before. Usually when they say we can't find the disc to me, I will never see that thing ever again. So I remember when I seen one of the Resident Evil Outbreak, I think it was Outbreak File 2, and I really wanted it. Tried like for 3 days in a row to find it, and then that game just disappeared. So obviously I don't know what they did. Maybe emptied out the cases, kept the case, and got rid of the folds. I don't know, but I was so glad to finally get this one. And what I like about it as well is that the person that's owned this before hasn't even opened the stuff that's inside it. So the postcards are still sealed, poster's still there, and the booklet's still there. So they've obviously kept it in. I didn't like it, I just kept it in really good condition, but now it's mine, so I'm happy. And then New Arrow Academy, Thief's Highway came through yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to watch it. Just looked really good, so that's why I picked it up. And then new Jack Hill, Swinging Cheerleaders. I actually can't remember whether I showed you this in a previous video, so if I did, I'm really sorry. But I only just got it through, so I don't know if I did or if I didn't. That's terrible. Swinging Cheerleaders, really like Jack Hill. My favourite one's probably Spider Baby, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this. He seems to... I just think the man's a genius. I wish that Arrow would release Switchblade Sisters, and that would be the icing on the cake for me. So, a couple of sort of not just picked up because they were cheap and because I had that voucher. So, I was listening to the soundtrack of this movie, and it made me really want to watch it again. It's not the best film in the world, and I will need to buy a replacement Blu-ray cover for it, because look how disgusting this is. How does someone get their DVD or their Blu-ray into this mess? That is disgusting. I tried to clean it, but it's not coming off, so I'm just going to have to go, I don't know, to the pound shop and buy anything on Blu-ray so that I can get the case and get rid of this mess that this is. But yeah, I actually quite enjoyed Sucker Punch, but more than the movie, I actually really like the soundtrack, and I've been listening to it quite a lot on my iPod, and it made me want to watch the film again. So I figured for £1.50 I would just get it. The disc inside's actually fine, it's just this minging disgusting cover, so I need to clean that off or get a new one. And then because I've ordered the 10 Cloverfield Lane Steelbook, I figured I should have Cloverfield on Blu-ray as well. And it's not the Steelbook, it's just a normal Blu-ray. It was only £2. As I said, I got it off my voucher. Another one that I got off my voucher was Dark Crystal. Been meaning to upgrade my DVD for a long time. This is an excellent Jim Henderson movie. It's the type of film that probably will be really justified by being on Blu-ray, so looking forward to watching it. And then the only DVD that I've got this so far for the rest of this month is Monkey Shines. This is the only Romero movie that I don't own. and it's because it's very difficult to find. You just, well, I've looked for it for a while. I've actually been looking for it in Blu-ray, and I can only get it international. And then I didn't expect to walk into British Heart Foundation and find this. I'm not sure if it's difficult to find because it's out of print, but I didn't expect to walk in and find this one for 99p, so just had to pick it up. And then everything else that's left is actually steelbooks. I've gone a little steelbook mad. I just really like steelbooks, and I'm not sure what the appeal of them is, but I just really, really like them. So I got it last night, so I've actually never seen this film, but it was very cheap, so I figured why not? If it's that cheap, I'll just pick up and give it a go. And then this movie is phenomenal, so it had to come home with me when I seen it. I think I was just lucky. I happened to be standing in Computer Exchange as this and Inferno, because it was the same person that traded them in, came in next to me, and I just had to take it home with me. The light and the camera probably doesn't do this justice, but like the mist in the background, it's shiny. It gives off like a glow. But yeah, it's a beautiful movie. It's a beautiful steelbook. I'm really glad that I've got it. And then this is a movie that always sort of, I enjoy it and then I don't enjoy it, but I think overall I do enjoy it. Otherwise I wouldn't keep watching it. But Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I actually think it's the lead actor that annoys me because he's so mousy. I just want to smack him about and tell him to be a man. But the overall movie is actually very, very good. I've seen the red. I actually seen two of these. I've seen the red steelbook and a blue steelbook. Now the blue steelbook was cheaper, but he was that way, and I'm not a fan. I mean, I know I've got the Arrow ones that are sideways, but I'm not the biggest fan. There's nothing different. It was the same pose, him playing the guitar in both directions, so I figured I'd just get the red one. It wasn't that much more expensive, and as I said, I got it off the voucher from Computer Exchange, so there we are. And then everything else I've got here is either from Zavvi or from the entertainment store. So my birthday's next week, and my mum bought me this one from Zavvi. It's a limited release of Deliverance. I know people don't really class Deliverance as a horror film, but to me this movie will always give me nightmares. Just think banjos and Squeal Piggy, and that's me. But yeah, the artwork on this is what sold me. Look at the artwork on the front there, it's phenomenal. And then what's even more amazing is the artwork on the back. I just think this is great. So this is obviously the before and the after, so the shadow's the after, but beautiful. So glad my mum got me that one. She also got me You're Next. Again, very beautiful steelbook. And then from the entertainment store I managed to pick up True Romance. It's a classic True Romance, so if you haven't seen it you should get yourself a copy, and what better copy than this. The entertainment store generally sort of flips out what movies are really cheap with them, and this was only $5.99, and so was this, which is Natural Born Killers, so another classic fantastic movie. Mickey and Mallory, there we are. But again, super soundtrack to this film as well. $5.99 entertainment store. And then last but not least, I'll just show these because they're a wonderful birthday gift to me from one of my friends. Didn't expect them. They're so cute. I don't have a lot of these little pop keychains. I've got Chucky and Freddy, but this Harlequin and Joker are just adorable, so I just thought I'd stick them on the end of this video just to show you how cute they are. I'm actually really looking forward to the Suicide Squad movie, but I don't think they'll be as cute in real life as they are here. And that's us. So hopefully you've liked everything that I've picked up in the last couple of weeks. And if you've got any questions or you want to say anything, obviously just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. And thanks very much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Take care.